Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome to our video. Okay, please let me introduce myself. My name is Wahyu Ramadan Wibisono. You can call me Wahyu. Uh, so this time, I will share something knowledge about liquid waste neutralization. Uh, B3 waste is always with nature and concentration contain toxic and dangerous substances so that it can directly or indirectly damage the environment, disturb health, and threaten the survival of human and other organisms. Okay, based on the search, B3 waste can be divided into three types, namely one, B3 waste from non-specific source. This waste does not come from the main process, but from equipment maintenance activities, corrosion inhibitors, scale dissolution, washing, packaging, and others. And number two, B3 waste from specific source. This waste comes from an industrial process or main activity. And three, B3 waste from other source. This waste comes from an unexpected source. For example, expired products, residual packaging, spills, and product discharges that do not meet specification. Here, I will tell about the event of neutralizing B3 waste from an unspecified source. For example, from locking metal production. In the locking process, using water that is sprayed onto the metal production material, so that there is a mixture of water and chemical used during the production process. Well, the locking result of water that was previously used as a cleaning medium is now contaminated with chemicals in large quantity, and that makes the water a waste that must be disposed of. And most factories in the Riau archipelago dispose of B3 waste in the form of always looking the flow into the sea. In the nature of B3 waste, it is certain that the effect created can be very detrimental to the environment and living things. Instead, he used method as an attempt to damage the environment by neutralizing liquid B3 waste before being discharged into the sea or otherwise. In the neutralization process, it is simple to use mixing chemical with basic property. Usually used is NaOH or natrium hydroxide in the in the form of solid or crystal. The question may arise, why use natrium hydroxide as a chemical mixing agent in B3 waste? Actually, natrium hydroxide or uh, natrium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide or NaOH, which is often referred to use a caustic soda, belongs to the group of B3 chemicals or hazardous and toxic substances. If you open MSDS, sodium hydroxide, it will be found that NaOH can cause irritation to the skin and eyes. In fact, it can cause damage to your cornea and blind eyes. On the market, NaOH is usually sold as a solution in water with a concentration of 48%, or in the form of white solid. In its solid form, NaOH is usually called the NaOH flake. In addition to the NaOH flake form, NaOH micro pairs are also available with more homogeneous particle size. The following advantage NaOH. The first, NaOH is used directly to control the acidity or pH at water treatment facilities or water treatment. Number two, do you know sodium hypochlorite or NaOCl? Sodium hypochlorite is commonly used as a chemical for disinfectant in water treatment, including industrial water. It turned out NaOH is one of the raw material for making NaOCl on an industrial scale. Okay, number three, NaOH is also often used in the regeneration of anion resins found in exchanger anion in a purified water manufacturing unit. Number four, NaOH is one of the most important chemical in the paper industry. For what? It turned out that NaOH or sodium hydroxide mixed with sodium sulfide is used as a solution to clean work cellulose from unwetted material. Number 5. In the paper recycling industry, NaOH is used to separate ink from paper fibers before being reused. And number 6. If you have ever experienced drainage problem from a clogged kitchen, NaOH will usually be used as an anti-clog chemical. How come? Yes, can. NaOH is that is plenty into sewage will react with oil or fat which cause clogged drains. As a result, soap and reaction heat or foam so that the channel can be smoothly restored easily. Number 7. NaOH also plays an important role in the oil and gas industry. It is used to control alkalinity and pH and decompose organic material. In addition, it is also used to remove impurities gas such as sulfur compounds and carbon dioxide. Number 8, and uh, sodium hydroxide is also used in the epoxy resin production process. Okay, number 9, you must have known or had of fuel cells. It turned out that NaOH is used in the process of producing fuel cells. Number 10 and the last, in the world of health, NaOH is also useful in making various kind and drugs and pharmaceutical products such as anticoagulants, drugs to reduce cholesterol in the blood, and painkillers. From the description above, it was found that NaOH is a chemical that can be used in the process of neutralizing B3 waste looking for acid. Therefore, using a base and opponent so that it's expected that neutral and new result can be thrown in the environment. In the neutralization process are as follows. First, it must have a temporary container for the disposal of production waste as well as a container for the process of neutralizing the waste. Second, after the waste is in the container provided it has been left for a while. Meanwhile, in the penniament process, what needs to be prepared next is the NaOH material itself, which was originally in the form of crystals, must first dissolved nature of its own container. The use of NaOH is adjusted by comparison with the amount of acid waste in order to get a neutral less result. If excessive waste will only turn into base. Furthermore, when NaOH has been dissolved, then it is mixed into a waste container that has already been allowed to stand. Do not forget to stir. One way to use stirring pump or other stirrer which is currently corrosive resistant. In the process of mixing for uh, 10 uh, 10-20 minutes. Also, after being deposited, do a pH check using acid and base indicator. If it feels that is that it has obtained natural result, then it can already be thrown into the water flow in the sea. But if the waste is found in turbidity because of water, it can also be used as a mixing material such as alum to help purify water. Alum here has the principle of purifying water is to use the stability of pollutant particle in the form of colloid. Alums as a coagulant in water and waste treatment. As an alum sulfate coagulant is very effective to precipitate floating particles both in the form of colloid and suspension. After all, the neutralization and purification process have been completed and the desired result have been obtained. The waste can and should be disposed of in the environment. Okay, that's all I can share about the dissolution of liquid B3 waste. Hopefully it can be well received. More like I apologize and see you later. Thanks. I close with wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.